Hey Glam Dolls, we're back with another relationship video. This is Boy Bye, Husband Bye. So we asked you guys to send us some questions and we got some from you guys. So let's see what today's question is going to be.
Our first one is how to deal with a partner who must always be right.
So that means like and I'm assuming that was from a woman.
That was from a woman.
So it sounds like this guy has a domineering personality.
Macho man.
A macho man. Most men are macho. But when you're in a relationship with someone who always has to be right, to me, what it sounds like is that he's not listening to you, or that he doesn't value your thoughts and opinions. And to me, that's an issue. I feel like it's a communication issue, because with communicating, it's verbally talking and it's listening.
Right.
And if he's not listening to you, I would say call him out on his behavior. Let him know how it makes you feel.
Right.
And see if his behavior changes. And if it doesn't, then
It would be an ego problem.
it's an ego, and that's a personality trait. That's not something that's easy to change overnight. So.
No. I mean, I get competition. Like, some men are just competitive. Like, they have to be right in a competitive way or always win.
Right.
But that's just like a real life personality trait. Like, it's my way. I said it, so that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Cause I'm right too.
Right. Did you even listen or take into consideration what I said? I know, like, as far as like my marriage and how my husband is, he does have a strong personality. And she said yeah, because she knows. He does have a strong personality and he has a lot of opinions. But he does definitely listen to me. Maybe not always the first time, but what I had to do in our relationship is, and again, it's a personality thing, I kind of just, allow him to take the lead, because he is a man and it is a marriage. And then after he's completely, done saying what he has to say, I make sure to let him know, okay, I heard everything you said, and parts of it, whatever you said, I agree with, but this is what I think.
Right.
And he's just more receptive to it when I do it that way, instead of,
being combative.
Trying to be combative.
Right.
Yeah. Because someone with that personality, when they're always right, or feel like they're always right, I feel like it is easy for you to get into arguments if you start feeling like you're not respected and that your opinion doesn't matter.
True.
It'll, it can take a toll on you. So.
And in my marriage, it's like you said, you let the man take the lead and things like that. But I have a strong, what do I call it, personality as well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm the woman that has to be right. So I feel what it is, but I'm like, because we've had many like blowouts because I have to be right, he has to be right. And it don't work, so.
And sometimes that might be okay, because some people literally just feel like they are right. No matter what you say or do, their reality and their truth is they're right. So at that point, you just have to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm only confident when I'm right when I have the facts, or if I've been through it. Yeah, that's when I'm like explosive about it. I'm like, how you gonna tell me I've done this? I went through it. Like,
yes,
that's what anybody knows. So, like, my mom said, Trina, you'll probably argue with a rattlesnake.
That's funny.
Like, I would have like, you should have been a lawyer.
Rattlesnake, let it go a long time ago.
That's funny.
I think with my personality, and with like, if my husband, if we're having an argument, conversation, or disagreement or whatever, and he really feels like he's right, and I know I'm right. Like, I know it because I have the facts, I have the receipts, I've done the research.
Just let it
I just be like, I already said what I had to say. You believe what you want to believe. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. And we let it go right in there because it just takes too much energy.
True.
To go back and forth. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it.
And then I learned later on as I grew older, like, don't argue with them. So,
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah, and then I just let them find out for himself, I guess. Like when it happens and you like,
Yeah,
I told you.
That, yes.
But my husband is excited that he won't admit that. He was wrong.
It's annoying because I told you so, and now I'm going to be affected because of the decision you made. But at the same time, it's not worth the arguing, and he'll learn for next time to listen to you.
Yeah.
So
they have to learn. Like, they have to go through it.
yeah, they got to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Because they're hard-headed.
Mm-hmm.
They're men.
But they will never say, oh, you was right, babe.
No, never.
You was right, babe.
Never. I remember being a little kid with my mama and daddy riding around in New Orleans.
Uh-oh.
And we were trying to get to somewhere, it doesn't matter. We were trying to get somewhere. And my mom was like, Tyrone, that's the exit right there. And my dad was like, no, it ain't. And then he keep on driving. He's like, wait a minute.
35 miles later.
And it put us so out of the way because he didn't listen to my mama. He missed the exit. And she just sat down in the front seat with her arms crossed. She didn't argue with him. She was just like, I told you there was an exit back there. But that memory is something that I always think of.
Yeah.
Like, men just don't listen. Like, you feel like I'm not just telling you this to waste my breath.
So I guess letting a man go through it.
Mm-hmm. You have to figure it out for yourself.
You don't have to keep repeating yourself. Just say what you have to say. Either he gonna agree with you or be like, oh, okay, yeah, you was right.
But you definitely have to call him out and let him know how he's making you feel.
Because sometimes I can feel belittling for a woman.
Yeah. And maybe he might not realize it. If it's something he's been doing his whole life and it's his personality,
Right.
he might even realize he's doing it. So call him out.
And sometimes guys come from, since they're the man or, you know, probably the older brother, the older sibling, they always been looked up to or put on a high pedestal. And to everybody else in their family, they are always right, you know. So, and some men don't know how to come down from being put on this pedestal to being in a working, communicating relationship. Right, exactly.
You gotta teach him.
Yeah. And then on one of our vacations, I think it was Cozumel. No. Yeah, it was Cozumel. I got us these shirts and it said Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right.
Yes. And that's so true.
So we can both be right, but just know.
That is so true because I feel like us as women, we're going to make sure we have the receipts. And I think we both had to say the similar personalities with this. Like, I'm not going to say anything unless I know it as a fact.
Right.
So if I'm telling you this, it's because it's true.
It's true. And I know.
Right. Whatever. So I think that answers the question. If you guys have any other relationship questions, hit us up on our Instagram at the Glam Girl Guide. And also you can leave a comment below. You can send us an email. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video and hit the notification bell. And we'll be back next Sunday with another boy bye, husband hi relationship video. Bye.
Bye.